final learning theory that we're going to be examining is reasoning. Now, reasoning is the most complex form of learning that individuals engage in. And I think it's the one that you immediately jump to when you think of learning. It's the process where you're engaging in critical thinking. It's why you're at university. It's when we take existing knowledge that we already hold and we combine that with new information to restructure and to draw conclusions. So it's when we're working something out, we're interpreting information. It's this active thought process, and it's very common in high involvement decisions. Now, when we're buying a can of drink or a candy bar, we're not engaging in a lot of reasoning. We're engaging in just habitual purchases. But when you're going to buy a car, when you're going to buy a house, when you're planning your wedding, you're going to engage in a lot of reasoning because you're going to have a lot of choices, you're going to have a lot of trade-offs, you're going to be taking in a lot of research, so absorbing a lot of new information, and you're going to be combining that new information with existing information and knowledge that you already have. And based on this, you're going to draw some conclusions, and from that learning, you're going to guide your behavior. So I've got some examples. Normally with advertisements that apply reasoning, they tend to be heavy on information. In business to business type of marketing communications, you'll see a lot of reasoning because a business is trying to make their choices based on sound decision making, whereas consumers tend to make decisions based on instinct and feeling, and their other knowledge on more of a frequent basis. When you see advertisements in a consumer sense that are heavy on information, like this ad for soy milk, which outlines all of the benefits of drinking soy from the health perspective. So if you read the arguments here, you'll understand that you'll have a lower cholesterol, you'll have more fiber. It's also more organic and natural for you. These are all the reasons. All this new information should be enough for you to take in and combine with your existing information to draw a conclusion that for health reasons, soy milk might be better for you than drinking cow's milk. Another example here, on a simpler sense and how we see it often portrayed and applied in consumer advertising. At the bottom, you see these holes in this magazine advertisement with this Nana kissing. Now you have to work out what it is that is being displayed there. Now, what is being displayed? Well, it's a plaster, it's a Band-Aid. Only a Nana would be kissing the boo-boo, right? So, this is an ad for the plaster, but you had to work out what it was that you were seeing. So you engaged in, this reasoning to actually draw the conclusion, oh, I'm looking at it from the perspective of the wound, the kid's wound. And similarly, the other advertisement here, have the girl, she's in the heels, plus a grate. If the girl walks over the grate, what is going to happen? You have to draw the conclusion, oh, she's going to break the heel. Now, at the end, the conclusion is that she's walking again. So how did she solve the problem? She did it with the super glue. So you're drawing your conclusion here. You have to engage in some reasoning to solve the problem.